S.H.MonsterArts has announced Godzilla 1975, scheduled for release date August 2026. Pre-orders open on March the 3rd, so be on the lookout for that. This is from the Terror of Mechagodzilla, and I gotta say, the model itself looks impressive. This is, of course, sculpted, and the prototype, painting, and modeling is produced by Yuji Sakai. Additionally, interchangeable wrist parts are available to recreate impressive punch-like scenes for those action scenes that we got back in the day where you see Godzilla ready to throw down some punches, get down to business. This is exactly what you're going to be getting. That's a very nice addition. Now let's move on to my thoughts. Sculpting wise, it's there. The details throughout the body, because this is sculpted by Yuji Sakai in hand, you can really see the extra details throughout the legs, the tummy area, the necks, everywhere. This looks very, very suit accurate when it comes to those very fine details. The feet, the claws, the dorsal plates on the back, it has that infamous white like silver touch. Now, in addition, a lot of people might be surprised by this, but MonsterArts is also featuring movable or articulated dorsal plates, and I believe it's not the first time we've seen this. This is probably the second figure MonsterArts has done with articulated dorsal plates. Toys is not the only company that can do that. It appears that MonsterArts can do it a lot better by the looks of it. It's not only just one dorsal plate, but multiple dorsal plates that move side to side and probably up and down. Now, additionally, what I like about this figure is the eyes. It has that realistic touch to them where it shines, and I really like it. But above all, what I like is if you zoom in, you see that blood-like texture. It's the veins. I think we can all agree that MonsterArts thrives the best when it comes down to classic monsters, classic Godzillas. I think they do it the best, honestly, and it makes sense. It's their in-house, homage to their monsters, and I think they just manage them a lot better than any MonsterVerse monsters, 100%. When you compare a classic Godzilla to any modern or their newest MonsterVerse, it's a night and day difference. Honestly, you can see the dedication and the love and how much more they know those suits. And I would imagine because, they're in Japan, so they might have access to taking a closer look at the suits, getting images, getting the details down to perfection. Where with Legendary, it's all CGI. It's a lot harder to do something like this, especially when figures are getting sculpted with tools, with hands, and it's a lot different than 3D printing or 3D modeling. It's a night and day difference, and you can definitely see the difference with sculptures on figures. From my point of view, I've been sculpting figures. I've been in the business for quite some time, and I can definitely see the difference between those two monsters. So I gotta say, I give this to MonsterArts. The figure itself looks fantastic. I know a lot of people have been wanting for such a long time for MonsterArts to deliver more classic monsters. We're talking about others like Rodan, Anguirus, and throughout the film, we finally got the classic King Ghidorah, and others are yet to come. There's plenty of room for more classics and new monsters. I'm assuming throughout this year, we're going to see a lot of great surprises with MonsterArts crossovers and with Toys. The future for the MonsterVerse and Godzilla in general is looking bright with Godzilla Minus Zero, Godzilla Supernova, the shows, everything, honestly. And who knows, we might even get a brand new anime Godzilla, which I think one of them was announced, but I'm talking about a totally new Godzilla film for that sort of style, if that makes any sense. Thank you everybody for watching this video. This is going to be short since I am extremely busy right now with work, and as you know, a lot of horrible things have happened in my country and throughout the world. We are currently living in difficult times. Stay safe out there, everybody. Thank you for all of your support, and I'll catch you guys next time. Make sure to like, comment, and let me know. I'm gonna do a vote on which figures everybody wants me to review. I've been wanting to get a Godzilla -1 from Monster Arts because I really want to do some cool ideas that I have for that figure in terms of effects, and I have others for Shin Godzilla coming.